1. Hello out there on the interwebs. Welcome to the Let's WoW podcast. This is the podcast for you, from you, and by you all out there in the World of Warcraft community. My name is Gemmet. I am your host. With me tonight, as always, we have our silky-voiced Uno. And be she ever so humble, there's no one like Day. Hello.
Hi, Gam.
I told you I was going to work that in.
I know.
Hi, Gemmet. Hello, Day.
Oh, wow. That was all for me.
I just get a hi. All right. I see how it is. We might have to have a meeting after the show.
Let's talk after the show. I'll give you... Oh, no. Family friendly. Family friendly.
Wow.
Whoa. All right,
I
let's move it along.
Yes,
Let's move it
keep
right
going.
along. Yes. So tonight, joining us, we have a friend of mine who surprisingly, and unfortunately, I hope the chat room can change this tonight, he does not play World of Warcraft.
I do not.
But he is a friend of mine, and if you listen to Horde House, you probably heard him a couple of months ago guesting on there. He definitely plays a lot of video games. He is in the know with things. Really cool dude. We have Auspher joining us. Hello.
Hello.
So, yeah, keeping our listeners on their toes, we're going to kind of go the way of Horde House this week and just talk general gaming stuff, because there really hasn't been a lot going on in World of Warcraft. So
We're for the community, by the community. And the community plays everything. Not
the
just
chat room is going crazy.
Oh no, pitchforks. This is getting real.
Get her
I need to
rope.
lock my front door.
Oops. Yeah, sorry guys, we're a community-driven podcast, and
What?
community doesn't just play World of Warcraft.
Final Fantasy. Get a rope.
Oh yeah. That's what I'm all about.
Yeah, so speaking of Final Fantasy, that is now, Auspher, is that your game of choice right now, I guess?
In terms of online gaming, yeah, it definitely would be. I used to also play League a lot, but not so much of that lately.
Oh, is that because the toxic community over there? Because that's what I've heard a lot of people leaving League because of.
It's been that way since the start, and it's something you just gotta put up with. Like, there's really no way around it, and I guess I got too competitive with League, and that's what made me sort of quit playing it, was the competitive nature of the game itself.
Right.
And I like the Final Fantasy 14 is more about a group thing, going doing dungeons together and having fun, and
Yeah.
I don't know, it's more appealing to me.
Yeah. Now, before we get too seriously into gaming stuff, Auspher, here in the beginning of the show, we like to get to know our guest a little bit more. So obviously you don't play World of Warcraft, so we can't really ask you about that. But you did at one point, as I understand. You at least played the trial.
Yeah, that was a really long time ago. Like, I want to say that was when, what's the second expansion called? Burning Crusade?
Yeah, Burning Crusade.
Yeah, I know some things. Okay. But, yeah, that was my first time ever playing an MMO ever, so I don't really have much memory of it, and it didn't really pull me enough to want to pay a monthly fee, which is a big thing that I was afraid of for a long time.
Yeah, that's me with Final Fantasy. It's a fantastically wonderful, amazing game. I just can't justify the $15 for it.
Yeah. It's understandable. It's a big hurdle. I mean, especially if you're already paying another monthly fee, then
Well,
you have
yeah.
to have a big reason to pay another $30 a month.
Yeah, that's for sure. So, other than your gaming stuff, how about you let everybody know some more about you? Who are you as a gamer? When did you start with the gaming? When did you know you were a gamer?
When did you
Since
tell
I
your
saw
parents?
my brothers.
Yeah,
Oh,
when did you come out as a gamer?
When did I tell my parents the big reveal? Well, they found out on their own when they saw me playing, like, I used to play Donkey Kong Country and Sonic 3 around the time that those games came out.
Oh, yeah.
So that was when I was like
Both great games.
5 or 6.
Oh yeah.
Like, I still remember that Christmas where I got Sonic 3 and Rystar for Sega Genesis. And I'm like, oh, this is the best Christmas ever. And just, it was all about those games.
Oh, the Sega Genesis, that brings me back.
Yeah. Just those two systems as a whole, Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo, those are what I grew up with. And then the N64 later. And by far my favorite consoles right there.
Absolutely. Now, what's your favorite? What is your all-time favorite console old school game? I say old school because I'm 157, so that was a really long time ago for me.
Back
But
when Marbles was a video game.
Well, it would have been around
game?
would have been around 1998, so that's a while ago. But Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time is my favorite.
Oh.
That's a great one.
Mm-hmm. Very polarizing opinions on that too, because a lot of people are like, "Oh, 2D Zelda: Link to the Past, Reign Supreme," and I'm just like, I like this one. It's also the very first Zelda I ever played was Ocarina of Time, so that's a special place for me.
Yeah, that really is a great game.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it! I just started playing Kingdom Hearts the other day again for like the 19th time, and now I'm gonna have to go back and play Zelda.
Yeah.
I think I told you I was actually playing Kingdom Hearts over my spring break.
I
The
think
HD version.
I think it was you that kickstarted that re-love for Kingdom Hearts in my world.
Who needs Kickstarter when you got me?
Yeah, exactly. Right. So aside from that, do you mainly console, or is it do you do well? You obviously do online stuff as well with the PC with Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
So what other kind of PC games do you play?
PC games, it's more outside of that. Actually, for Final Fantasy, I don't play it on PC. I played the PS3 version of it
Oh,
for
nice.
Final Fantasy 14. Yeah. Which is kind of tricky for me right now because I still don't have a USB keyboard. So whenever I'm typing and replying to people, it's so slow because I'm typing on the PlayStation controller,
Oh,
and
no.
that takes freaking forever. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
it
was
does.
curious about that.
Yeah. I need to remedy this problem ASAP. But as far as PC goes, like outside of League every now and then with friends that want to play, I just play like whatever I can get on sale on Steam, like The Walking Dead and games like that. But not too much in terms of online gaming on PC, other than ones that I've gotten on Steam. So
Yeah, Steam. I was talking to my boyfriend the other day. I said, Steam is both a blessing and a dirty, disgusting curse.
Oh,
oh,
yeah.
yeah.
it's amazing, but it sucks the money right out of your wallet.
It's sad too because those sales get you so many freaking games that I still have never touched.
I
They're
know,
just-
right?
Sitting there
Yeah.
in my backlog.
It makes me so mad. I'm like, I want to play.
Yeah, exactly.
I still haven't played
So
Dark
many
Matter
games,
2.
so little time. I know boyfriend is trying to get me into BioShock.
Awesome game, which I still haven't played, but I own.
He has it on he has it on the Xbox, and I'm like, well, I like to play on my computer, so I might buy BioShock. I don't know. We'll see.
I have that one on Xbox too. I never finished it, but it was pretty scary from what I played.
Yeah, it's weird. I was watching him play it, and I was like, I don't think I'm gonna like this.
Is BioShock Infinite?
I think that's what he has.
Yeah, that's the latest one.
No, it's not the latest one that he has. It's the
BioShock 2?
Yeah, BioShock 2.
Ah.
I have the bedroom door closed. He's actually hanging out in the bedroom right now
BioShock
while I'm
2,
recording.
Yeah, I have played that one. That one's probably my favorite thus far. Jab Cup likes 1, but I like 2.
Nurian definitely has a point here in the chat room. I have a love-hate relationship with Steam. I love to hate Steam. Yeah,
That
pretty
seems
much.
legit.
Steam is amazing and horrible at the exact same time.
I do like getting scary games too. Like I played through Amnesia. That was really hard to play through because it's freaking terrifying.
Now, Day, didn't you play Amnesia?
The War for Pigs
She
or
loved it.
whatever. I love Amnesia. Like, I'm obsessed.
Isn't it like Machine for Pigs or something?
Machine for
For
Pigs.
Pigs. Yeah. War. I'm thinking Ozzy. I'm mixing up Ozzy Osbourne.
Which is cool. What?
But yeah, no, that's a fun game.
Oh, yeah.
Except I would have to play with people on Skype talking to me so they could like hear me scream.
Yeah, you should do a let's play and record
Oh
it.
my god. No, oh my god, all the words that come out of my mouth.
Oh yeah.
That's why God invented the explicit tag.
Oh, right.
I think this game is on Steam, but did you play Outlast?
Outlast is also very
Oh
fun.
God,
Yeah.
Outlast.
Okay,
Nope.
I got that for free on.
Nope. All aboard the nope train.
Yeah, like like PlayStation has their PlayStation Plus, their free games they give every month,
Right.
and they put that out on PS4, and I tried so hard. I cannot make it through that game. It is like I scream like a woman through like every 5 minutes. Like not even. It's so scary.
Well,
Sounds
I
about right.
did a let's play of Outlast. I put it up on my YouTube channel. I'm sure most of the chat room has seen it. But
Outlast!
yeah. Oh my God. I think that started the whole Sika Gem thing. I think
Yeah.
that's what did it.
Yeah, I really need to.
Outlast. Outlast is terrifying, and I can't. I still have nightmares. And for some sick, disgusting reason, I'm actually thinking of streaming it tonight.
You should.
I might do that.
Well, speak of the devil and he appears.
Yeah, pretty much. God. Anyway, so let's move it along here. Day, my darling, my dear, what has been going on? You had a lot going on this week. You were on all the podcasts this week, apparently.
Podcast.
Apparently, Day is taking over the podcasting world.
This is why I'm so tired. Okay. Well, first of all, I have to talk about this week's arenas, because it wouldn't be Day's updates without PvP.
Well, of course. Say
So-
PvP? No.
We all know our friend Rob from the Training Dummies. So he has stepped into some arenas because he got, I think, 100 followers on Twitch.
Cool.
And so he asked Jab and I to sort of, quote-unquote, carry him in threes. Oh my gosh, I have never had a better time in my life.
Nice.
First of all, I came into his stream, and the first thing I hear, he's in a battleground with Jab, and I hear, "Hello, kitty! Hello, shut up!"
Wow.
It's just him yelling at people.
Isn't that how PvP is?
Yeah, pretty much.
It's you just yell at things.
But it was so much fun. And so we were playing Double Arms Warrior Resto Druid. We actually did pretty well, considering he only had like 3 pieces of PvP gear on.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it was definitely a good time. We're probably gonna do more, so check on Twitter, and there may be some Rob, Jab, and Day arena streaming in the future.
Cool.
We're gonna try and get him his horse mount. We're gonna try and get him to 100 wins.
Is that what it's called?
So do
Is
people
that the official name?
The vicious saddle, the skeletal warhorse thing. Jab says you get a damage boost for yelling.
You would think so. Do you get a damage boost for typing in all caps in chat?
No, you get a
Yes.
damage boost for strafing though.
Really?
When if you strafe the hardest and the fastest, you get a damage boost. It's a
See-
fact.
Wait, for real? I don't know. I don't PvP. I honestly don't know.
No, Dem. No, you don't.
I don't know.
There's
I
no
don't-
boost for walking.
I'm just taking a selfie.
Oh, can I tell you about this one battleground? I was so mad! Okay, we were doing Twin Peaks, and I was on my Resto Druid, and this DK grabbed the flag, which was fine. So I was running with him to our flag room, and all of a sudden, he starts RP walking with the flag!
Oh,
And everybody's yelling at him. I went and found a priest, Symbiosis the priest, so I could life grip him up the hill. And he was RP walking. Over and over, and they killed the enemy flag carrier, and then he wasn't on the cap, so they got it again, and then they killed that guy, and he still wasn't on the cap, so they
'Cause he was
got it
walking.
again. Because he was RP walking!
Yikes.
It was pretty much the worst ever.
So how much nerd rage was going off during that, PG?
So much.
4th
Oh
of
my
July.
gosh. Yeah, it was pretty terrible. Other than that, just to prove how broken, in the good way for me, resto druids are, I posted some screenshots of my overall healing in Battlegrounds. I went into one AV, and Horde was turtling at the end, so there was quite a bit of PvP happening. But I managed to pull out 25 million heals.
Wait, turtling? That is a term I have never heard.
Okay, that is when...
Turtle head.
Hey, do you know Alterac Valley, Gimmet?
Maybe?
Do you know how
Probably
there's the
not.
Alliance base, and then way on the other side is the Horde base?
Well, isn't
Turtling
that
is
every
when-
battleground?
Well, no, but you have to go fight the boss in the base.
Oh, then
In
I have
Alterac
absolutely no idea what you're talking
Okay, well,
about.
there's a boss that you have to fight.
You run into the place and kill the guy.
Yeah, you have to go kill Drek. But anyway, so turtling means it's where the team goes 100% defense. So they're not trying to kill the boss; they're just trying to kill you, killing their boss.
Yeah, keep their boss
And you can
alive.
eventually win with that strategy, but we won anyway. And
Takes
then I actually
forever.
took another screenshot. It does take forever.
That's why it's called turtling.
No, but that's actually good for if you want honor kill farms.
Sure.
We've gotten to a couple IOC groups that have been doing that. And you get like 340 honorable kills
Turtle
per
Squad?
battle. I can't remember what they're calling themselves right now. There's a big alliance group doing specifically Isle of Conquest.
Well, Day, you do have a PvP podcast, so can we...
I do.
Yeah, Dots, Hots, Grave Plots, y'all.
DHGPpodcast.com.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
I feel like we're alienating our guest tonight.
Okay. I'm gonna quickly do the other stuff as to why I'm so tired. Okay, so Thursday, that was my breather. Thursday, Nurian and I actually recorded the first episode of The Rebellion.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and Nurian said that will be out soon. TM.
Yeah, soon, trademark Blizzard Entertainment.
He's editing, so that should be out pretty quick. Then Friday, of course, I did Dots, Hots, and Grave Plots. Yesterday was
awesome.
actually
I was there this Friday.
super. Yeah, and yesterday was super a lot of fun. I actually got interviewed by Lita for Behind the Avatar.
Get out of town.
Woohoo!
Yeah, that went up today.
It's
Get
up.
outta here.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
actually it is up now.
All
You
right.
can go
look
Get
at
rich
my-
or die grinded. I'll see you guys later, okay? No, I'm just kidding.
So that was.
Oh no, you get back here and finish the podcast.
Okay,
She's so sweet, and I love her, and I'm so gracious that
love
she asked me to be
Lita.
on the show. So, but yeah, all the podcasts.
all the podcasts.
All of the podcasts.
She pulled a Gimmet this week. Wow. That's pretty awesome, though.
Can that be a thing?
Yeah.
Pulling a gimmet?
Pulling a Gimmet.
I guess
just
it is
being
a-
on all the shows that are out there. It's like, I'm going to be on 2 shows a day. I'm going to go pull a Gimmet this week.
All right. Well, that is it for me. How about Uno?
Oh my gosh, 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 oh my gosh. I'm going to tie it back into the guest now. So,
Wait, I don't sense your that you're very. I need
Excited.
one more. Oh my gosh.
oh my gosh!
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Now I know you're serious.
Oh yeah, I did it.
That's what we
off-
needed.
Right, I did an odd number of oh my goshes. It has to be an even number. Anyway, so you guys knew probably if you listen to this show ever, when I was one of the most excited people about Final Fantasy XIV, a Realm Reborn coming out. I got in the beta and I never left. I locked in. I got my daughter playing, got my friends playing, I got myself playing, and then it dropped and I liked it. But Hearthstone was coming out, and Landmark was coming out, and WoW was starting to get a little bit cool, and I was still paying for it. Well, I never stopped paying for WoW, obviously. I was still playing WoW, and just I started doing a lot of things, and I actually got Auspher is kind of like you. I got to level 30 ish, and then I started. I wanted to be a paladin, so you got to get your like, I don't know, it's like warrior to 30, and then you got to get like a priest to 15 to be a paladin, right? So I did that, and I was currently on my like chocobo mission to get my chocobo. And I know you guys don't know what I'm talking about on the WoW podcast, but forget about it. It's beside the point. I was doing some really fun things.
I got my chocobo.
Yeah, I got the chocobo, but I want to get him to battle.
I got my chocobo
I need him to battle with me. I wanted to fight in chocobo. So that was a few months ago, right? And then I was like, okay, well, I'm having trouble keeping up both subscriptions. It wasn't that I was having trouble with the money keeping up both. Well, yeah, that too. Honestly, I'm not rich, but you know, I wasn't playing the games that I was paying for monthly, right? So I'm like, I gotta let it go. And then something stupid happened, and I was like, oh man, I gotta let Final Fantasy go. In which, honestly, I'll talk about it later, but we have a topic that we're going to talk about today that I have some pretty good experience with and that I have a lot to say about. But anyway, so I stopped playing Final Fantasy. I let my subscription lapse, and I was sad about it, but I had Hearthstone to keep me warm at night, and and WoW was always around whenever I wanted. So I started having fun in my MMOs. I started getting people into those MMOs that I was into. And a couple days ago, and that was going really well, honestly, but a couple days ago, and I've never stopped getting emails from Square Enix. But the other day, Square Enix is like, hey, so in like a week, we're gonna renew your subscription. I'm like, what? What do you mean you're gonna renew my subscription in like a week? It's been gone for like 3 months, right? Right?
Wait, do I need to check my email?
So I log in really quickly, put in my token, My account's still active. I've been paying for it the whole time.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm like, dude, I was so excited. I was so bummed that I missed so much time playing, but I was so freaking excited. So I didn't even go to sleep last night. I was having a blast. I love Final Fantasy. It's a great game. I wish I could afford it. Other than that, I know that was kind of all the way around the world. Other than that, I've just been working probably like a lot of you out here, working my butt off this week, man. So it's really cool to be able to come home on the weekend and just immerse yourself in an online world. And so, Final Fantasy is a great place to do it. It's different from WoW, but it's the same as WoW, but it's different from WoW. Nothing's like WoW. Honestly, there's nothing like WoW. But Final Fantasy definitely has its nuances, and it's a very beautiful game. Just to say that, and I love it. I hope WoW kind of catches up with it. I don't know if it's enough to catch up with it, like aesthetically, but we got the community, man. So. And you can't build that on a spreadsheet or in C++ or anything like that. So yeah, and like Nan's saying in the chat room, Final Fantasy will never get old. I truly believe that they're coming out with content very, very, very quickly, and it's good content. Even though I'm not max level, so I can't see the new patch, I see a lot of changes, and I hadn't been on in months, at least a month. So. The whole interface changed, and it was amazing. It was fun, just fun. Showed up for Dots, Hots, and Grave Pots on Friday. Loved it. Loved Jacob. I wish I could.
All right,
so terrifying.
Somebody needs to give Uno a decaf.
Right?
Yeah, right.
He's so excited about everything. He's like, blah, blah, blah.
Dude, I am. Well,
in his defense, I went off for about 20 minutes about exciting stuff that happened to me. So.
Yeah, and I'm actually excited that I have something relevant to say this week, honestly, because I haven't played much WoW. I've logged on and I putzed around my farm and didn't do anything, and I actually put my paladin in a nice little farmer overalls and straw hat and got my pigs running around, and I was like, I really wanted a piece of wheat to stick out of my mouth, and I'm like, this is cool. This is fun. But that's all I did.
Very productive week, apparently, in World of Warcraft for you, Uno.
Yeah.
Good thing. Good thing tonight's show is all about gaming.
I
just
won the
general
internet
gaming.
just now.
You won the internet?
No, I actually I felt like I won the internet because the absolute highlight of my week, I won 3 matches in arena in Hearthstone. Go me.
Good for
It was
you.
amazing.
That's
So-
actually, I find, very difficult now with a lot of people.
Yeah, I've
With
never
all
won
the
one
people.
before. I've always gone 0 for 3, 0 for 3, 0 for 3, 0 for 3, 0 for 3. This time I was 0 for 2. I was beaten. I was defeated. I was ravaged. I was sad, and then I won 3 in a row, all conceded too. I was like, wow. I was feeling conceited after they conceded. So, but what about you, Gimme? How have you been this week, my friend?
So we all know Diablo 3 dropped
Diablo
Just-
3.
a couple of days ago. Well, at the time of this recording, was it 5 days ago now? The Reaper of Souls. They should have called Reaper of Souls Reaper of Sleep. I can't take credit for that. I saw it on Twitter. I can't remember who said it.
That's
but
funny though.
Credit goes to you, whoever said that. It's true. Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls is amazing. And I got to give a big, huge shout out to one of our listeners, Nans. She bought me the expansion,
Nans.
Aw.
which is so sweet. I am forever grateful.
Internet high five, Nans.
Yeah, internet high five. It's, oh my god. Reaper of Souls.
So good.
I loved Diablo when it came out. And then I started to not love it, and then the patch came back, and my love came back even stronger. Now I'm pretty much, yeah. If you want me, I'm in Diablo. I'm, BRB killing minions from hell. It's such an amazing game. It is so, so amazing. Again, I gotta say I know we have a couple people from Blizzard who listen. You Blizzard people, bravo.
Looks good on you.
Bravo. It is a fantastic game. Act 5 is amazing. It's long enough to feel like the payment for it was worth it, but it's not too long to feel like, oh my god, am I done with this yet?
Yeah.
Fantastic content that I actually beat Diablo 3 again.
Again.
Yeah, I beat it on hard mode. So now I'm going to move on probably tonight to the next level of difficulty. But that Malthael fight is intense. It is a fantastic fight. Very, very well done. I'm always impressed with the stuff that Blizzard puts out. Now, can we get some StarCraft love?
Right?
Because I would like something for StarCraft.
That's
I
gonna
love
be hard.
StarCraft.
It's gonna be hard when Heroes of the Storm is so up and coming. But they're gonna have to have something to talk about. So
I can't say things.
you can't say things.
There's things I know I can't say.
Bite your tongue.
Yeah, I'm about to bite it off.
We got an NDA going on.
Yeah.
Ruh-roh.
Anyway, no, it has nothing to do with World of Warcraft, by the way. But yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah, so Diablo is awesome. Actually, that's pretty much all I've been playing this week. And the other day, yesterday actually, my buddy Nans, she got me into Hearthstone, and proceeded to quickly whoop my butt.
Nan's in the chat room, Nandria.
Yes, Nans in our chat room.
Nans.
She's really good at Hearthstone. And actually, speaking of Nans, I have a giant announcement to make that I have been alluding to for a few weeks on Twitter.
Drum roll, please.
Bang on my computer because
I'm just gonna start saying, "Elephant Stampede, please."
Yes. So I've been alluding that there is something going to be happening regarding me and our European friends and listeners and all that. And starting tomorrow, I will be having a World of Warcraft European account.
Ooh, dun-dun. That's awesome.
And I got to give a giant, giant thank you to Nans. She is buying me the European thing, and we are going to live stream the entire thing. We are going to be leveling up from zero,
What?
and we will be live streaming the whole thing over on my Twitch page, twitch.tv/Gemmet. And yeah, it's now I can finally play with our European friends.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's
so,
awesome.
So it's really cool. I'm so excited.
So let me get this straight. You got an EU account, and tomorrow you and Nans are gonna start streaming Hearthstone.
No, World of Warcraft, buddy.
Oh, I thought you said Hearthstone.
No, World of
Oh no,
Warcraft.
she beat you. Okay, you're gonna start streaming WoW. Freaking awesome.
Yes, we will be, and I will be taking clips from that, and I'll be going up on the YouTube page. We're gonna do kind of like our friend Joe does. We're gonna do kind of like an onward sort of thing.
Oh yeah, and we're going Alliance. Is that what I'm
Yes,
reading?
we are going Alliance.
Really? Come on.
I can't remember what server we're going to be on, but and I'm not sure if I need another battle tag or anything. I haven't really done a lot of research
I
because
think you'll need another battle tag. Yes.
I
Nans is
might need
winking
another
at us
battle
and
tag.
Saying some horde on Draenor. Ooh, wink, wink.
What is she? Oh, and some horde on Draenor. All right, yeah.
At Draenor. So.
But another account. So yeah, that will now make
Mag Therodon
1,
EU.
2, 3, 4. Yeah, this is my 4th World of Warcraft account. I might have a problem.
You might. I think that'd be fair to say.
But it'll be fun. I'm so excited to be able to hang out with my European friends and a lot of the European listeners and the fans of the show. It'll be really cool. Hopefully we can get Day and Uno convinced to get a European account.
Yeah,
Not
about
so
that.
subtle nudge.
Well, hey, who knows? You know, I've been paying for Final Fantasy for 3 months without even knowing it. So.
Yeah, I've been playing for Star Wars for 3 years, not even knowing it.
Yeah, there you go. Maybe if I just go through some of my bank statements, I'll cut out some of my subscriptions that I don't know about. Yeah, let's do it.
So I'm so excited. It's been eating me up not saying this. And I'm so stoked. I cannot wait till tomorrow. We're going to set the account up probably tonight or early in the day tomorrow, and I'll start streaming that regularly again, which is really cool. I'm going to get back into the streaming thing, which I've taken a lot of time off of. But it's so much fun streaming.
Yeah, I like it when you stream because then I can show you off to people, and I say, hey, look at my silly friend and what he's doing. And they laugh and they laugh.
What
and they
color is his hair tonight?
I know, right? That's my daughter's favorite part. She's like, "What color's his hair?" Every time I come off the show, she's like, "What color was his hair today?" So today I'm gonna be like, "Yeah, it was blue."
Yeah, so that's really exciting. It's going to be a lot of fun for sure. And we're probably going to be streaming some. I have an EU character on Diablo, and I'm going to create an EU account for Hearthstone as well. So, European friends, you are no longer ignored. Well, you weren't ignored. It was just a stupid
ignored.
boundary.
Now the floodgates are open. You guys
Yeah,
are gonna
there we
get
go.
All
There we
the
go.
gem you can handle and more.
Yeah, look out, Europe. Here comes Gemmet.
Parlez-vous français?
Aside from that, actually, Day,
Yes.
a couple of weeks ago, you said that you had created a character on Magic Thy's server.
Yeah, she's 90.
On the
Yeah,
ocean.
well, you whatever. Yeah, you boosted it.
Yeah, she has a bunch of gear. She's wrecking face.
Awesome. And I went ahead. There is now a Gemmet on that server.
You're on a PvP server. Wait a minute here.
Yeah, I know. I know. I'm not too happy about that. I can't. Oh goodness, I can't remember the server name. I created another character on another Oceanic server, another Gemmet on an Oceanic server because Gemmet has to take over the world. So I have 2 Oceanic server Gemmets now. So our Australian friends, we can hang out with you as well.
Nice.
We are worldwide. And it's fun. I'm really excited. It's renewing the love of World of Warcraft for me.
What did you roll on Jubethos?
Probably a Night Elf Hunter. I'm so original, I know.
Why would you do something you know nothing about? God.
I know. I don't know. I don't know the first thing about night elves or hunters.
Magic Thighs in the chat room is just, what? Because
Yep.
you know how he feels about hunters now, so.
Hunters are amazing. Also, Nans said earlier in the chat room, I have to show our live listeners the thing that I bought the other day. Totally not gaming related at all whatsoever, but so there's this website called No More Rack, which is basically virtual crack to me. And so I bought this thing, and it's super exciting, and I'm really stoked about it because I'm a giant weirdo. It's a retro headset for my phone. It looks
People are
like
gonna think you're faking. They're gonna be like, he is
It's
not
really-
on a phone. He's not on a call.
It's really, and I'm gonna take
Is
it
it
with
like-
me in my bag that I bring to work, and I'm just gonna, whenever I get a phone call, I'll
She'll be like,
be walking down the
gosh.
street like that. It's
who's he
hysterical.
talking to?
It's
like,
hysterical
oh my
and
gosh.
ridiculous, and I had to have it. So
That's awesome.
Beautiful.
No, yeah, it's totally awesome. I want one.
yeah, if you want a discount at No More Rack, email me. GemmetSV@gmail. I can hook you up. Yeah,
You've
but
used
anyway,
it.
all right, back to the gaming world.
That's
Here
fine.
I am thinking I didn't have a lot I was going to talk about. we are already
Oh, gammit.
running, and this is going to be a long show. Here I am thinking it was going to be kind of short.
Oh no, we've already that ship has sailed.
Yeah, damn it, I missed that ship to Stormwind
Don't you hate that?
every
Oh
time.
my god, I'm in Northrend forever. The worst was after the Cataclysm, I went back to Eastern Kingdoms and tried to catch the boat from the Night Elf place, and I was like, what happened? Oh, that's right. Big Dragon came and blew it all to heck.
All right, really. Okay, one more non-game related thing. Cryrosomus in the chat room is saying, I want banana bread.
Well, that's because Tamer Lyle Pleurodon is cooking banana bread as we speak.
Oh, God, I love banana bread. All right, anyway.
That may or may not be me.
BattlePetRoundup.com.
I would love some banana bread. Hey, Lio, if you want to send some banana bread, we can talk after the show. Okay, thanks.
Actually, if you could just stream it live so we could smell it real quick, that'd be awesome. Thanks.
The smell of vision. All right, so moving along, we have some topics to talk about in the gaming world tonight. Day, since you are so quiet, I'm going to let you go ahead and take the
You
first thing.
yelled at me for talking. What am I talking about?
You're
Whatever you want.
what you put here, honey.
Oh, that's because it was left over from last week.
Oh.
So the question was brought up: does being an earlier player make you better?
Yes, I game at like 8 in the morning every day, and I feel like I'm
No, not that
definitely
kind of early.
the
Like
best.
expansion early.
The best. Right when I
Like,
wake
yeah,
up. Before I go to
what
bed,
she's
nah,
going
not so
with
much.
is if you started in the beginning, does that make you better? And that can go for all games. And I'm actually kind of curious what our guest has to say about this as well. Because I've noticed a lot of things when I went back to Final Fantasy XIV. There was a lot of hate towards the newer people.
Hey, really? You got some hate when you were going on? Or...
Oh, no, no hate at all. What you talking about? Yeah.
What you talk about hate?
See, I didn't experience that because there was actually a period of time where I didn't play it for a little bit. Like I just let my subscription lapse, kind of like Uno did.
Yeah. Well,
Only
thought
I
I
made
did.
sure it's actually lapsed. But when I came back, I didn't really notice too much different. Like I don't. Maybe it's just because I play League, but like going into a Realm Reborn is just like such a different world of people, and they're all like I'm always amazed every time that they're just being like considerate, nice people. And then I play League, and they're all like, "Go die in a fire," and I'm like, "Oh, you guys are so mean."
Yeah.
So,
Hold on. What Realm Reborn are you playing? Is it the
that's my
same
question.
one?
Like, well, what level were you in that when you were playing?
I think I was like 30 something.
Were you
Okay,
doing
well, it's like around.
a lot of instances?
I hit the roadblock at that one instance where it was like outside, inside, and then you had to go in like a cave and fight a thing.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
I
the
can't
one
remember
place,
what
yeah.
it's called.
That sounds like every MMO ever.
Right?
I know that's so specific. I can't remember what it was called.
The inside outside place where with the cave, yeah. No,
You're
no, no,
like
I
running
totally get
around.
it. But
Yeah, but anyway.
well, I mean, kind of my point is, and I don't know how like were you doing a lot of instances at all? Like
Me?
grouping? No,
Auspher.
yeah.
Auspher.
Off.
Like, are you referring to like doing just like the fates in general?
No, just well, just like the because I know some of them are part of the progression. You can't like go on with the story without doing some of the
Yeah.
some of the group dungeons. And from my experience, it was just I only did the ones that I had to do on the storyline, and I didn't do much outside of that. And I would do the fates, and I'm not talking about the fates honestly, because the fates everybody kind of just does whatever, you automatically join it. There's a bunch of people you can just run off if you want to, and it's. But I'm thinking more like on the Q dungeons. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
where I was
Okay.
running into problems with people. But in open world and like when I'm doing the storyline ones, not so much. And definitely not the fates. I love the fate. I was fate hopping all the time. That's why I really liked it, because I fell in love with the fate system. It's amazing.
See, I didn't have any trouble in the dungeons. Like, there's like a couple times where I've like entered into one just like randomly, and people back out immediately because I guess it's not the dungeon that they wanted because they were
Right.
using the roulette. But
Yeah.
that's mainly where I'm doing the dungeons is actually the roulette, because if you just do it like once a day, you get like a huge first experience for doing it.
Yeah.
And I don't know, every time I start, everyone's just like, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" And I haven't like encountered any toxic players at all.
Hmm.
And like I was thinking the past couple days with what I've been doing in the game, I would encounter a lot of toxicity because I'm a level 30 player, and going into these level 50 areas and joining parties and just like fake grinding with them and just
Mhm.
staying alive by throwing spears from far away because I'm a lancer.
Yeah.
And I'm just doing it just to get experience. And people
Seems
they were
legit.
like still raising me and helping me out. So I don't know. There wasn't. I have yet to encounter a single act of negativity in Final Fantasy 14. Like in all honesty.
Yeah, I haven't personally. No one has done anything extremely outlandish. But I have an 8-year-old who also plays on her own, and she doesn't understand the nuances of gearing. She likes to put on things that look good. So, and not
Sounds
only
like every new hunter ever.
right, and she
That
loves.
sounds like me now.
Yeah, right. But she loves to every time I come in on her, she's joined a new free company, which is a guild for World of Warcraft players. It's called a free company, right? I'm not messing that up, am I?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you're right.
Yeah. So, and this is where the problem comes in, is because obviously they spam invites, and she just takes. She'll probably skip because I'm near her and she didn't know, she doesn't want to accept because she's not supposed to. I'm like, do not get into a free company. Don't accept him. And every time, like a couple hours later, I'll come in and she's in a free company. I'm like, oh, great. And what's the message of the day? Talk to the so-and-so or you're kicked. Do this and that or you're kicked. It's like, are you kidding me? This is your message of the day. Like, get with the group leaders or you're kicked by Friday. I'm like, man, this is intense. And I can't quite see. I at one point I know I figured it out, but I can't figure out how to G quit in Final Fantasy. So, and you know, it's just been comments in weird guilds, honestly. And you know, it's like, okay, my 8-year-old can't really be into the so it's not necessarily at her directly, even though sometimes it is, because she's just doing crazy stuff and she likes to pretend she's a guard or pretend she's, you know, something in the game. That's like, she likes to pretend she's an NPC. And that gets her some comments every now and then, but nothing over the top. And there's been nobody that's really been crazy. And like, I was reading the post that we have for the show notes, and I personally haven't experienced anything to that degree, but like I'm not playing those high level dungeons, and I'm not playing them very often. So I think that's where you get a lot of the trolls. Honestly.
Yeah, I think the higher level stuff is oh god, Lio, the banana bread.
Literal hotness.
Sorry, this is me clicking on Twitter and being completely derailed.
Oh my goodness.
That looks delicious. Anyway, yeah, I think the higher level things breeds more of the nasty.
But that's in any MMO. I'm thinking even Rift, because I have a couple Rift characters at max level. And I get into groups with people, and they're like, "Go back to WoW, noob."
Oh.
And I'm like, dude, really?
Yeah, I see that a lot in other MMOs. I actually get told to go back to was it EverQuest?
What?
EverQuest.
What?
Go back to EQ, noob.
Wow, you playing with some old timers here. Go back to EQ, you noob. What? Holy
my gosh.
cow. It's like,
Which totally kind of a little bit related. I have played EverQuest, and I'm a total noob in that game.
I play EverQuest right now. I still go back and play EverQuest 2 every now and then. Dark Age of Camelot. I love all those old games. I mean, nobody's going to play those more than once every couple of years, but they're still cool. They're fun. But you know why people, in my opinion, why most people in Final Fantasy aren't being huge butt fedoras, I guess is what I'll call them right now.
Yeah,
Because they can't type on their PS4 controllers. It takes so long. By the time you troll somebody, the instance is over. They've left the group. It's like, I was just gonna tell that guy how it was.
That's true. Like half the time, I see people commenting in my free company. I was just like, okay, or just like one word responses. It's like, I can't even say much.
Right? It's like, ha.
Yeah, I need a keyboard so bad. I guess I've just been really lucky and not encountering the toxic players. But like, gosh, just coming from League, it doesn't matter what level you are in League. You'll be starting at level 1 and having people yelling at you. It's just, it's so ridiculous.
Coming from League is like being an Olympic diver and then, drowning in a kiddie pool.
Yeah.
It's not that bad.
I like that comparison.
It's not that bad. Dude, oh my gosh, Day can tell you, she got me to go into League.
No, I got you into Dota. I don't think I got you into League.
You did get me into League, because we went into League first before we did Dota. And,
and
that's why to this day I still
terrible.
haven't done a live match of Dota. I'm still I'm doing the intro kind of teaching thing over and over and over again. I'm like, Day, I haven't finished the introduction yet, so I can't do a live match yet.
We just all need to make a League team and just all suck together.
Right? Yeah, I would do that.
I am pretty terrible.
Dude,
you haven't seen me play.
You haven't seen
You
me
want to
play.
You want to talk about terrible? I don't know. I picked the character I think looks the best.
Oh, God. They ripped me so hard I didn't even know what they were ripping me. Like, I didn't understand what they were saying. I was like, I don't get it. Are they yelling at me? She's like, yeah.
I have like a mid-level account. I could play with you guys on it too.
Yeah.
We can all learn together.
That's funny, actually. I just uninstalled League last week.
Oh.
What?
Because I'm all like, nope.
Only
Everybody
takes a
needs
second.
good trolling now and then.
No, not me. I'll do without the trolling. Okay, thanks. I get enough of that in World of Warcraft.
Oh, I'm looking at Leo in chat talking about names of people he's played with in League, and
Yeah, that's funny.
oh, he wouldn't want to play with me with my lower level account. I just made like a most ridiculous name ever. I can't even say it on here.
Yeah, family friendly.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's some of them names.
Oh, them names. Them names.
jump name.
Them names. And if you don't know what we're talking about, use your imagination as if you were a 13-year-old in school. There you go.
Yeah. Well, it's easy. I mean, you remember the first boss in ICC, right? No? Nobody?
I remember it. I tried to solo it.
Boned achievement.
Yes.
Bone
Bone Storm!
Laughs like a 13-year-old boy.
Yeah, less. Ay, ay, ay.
Anyway, yeah, so we totally went off the topic of being an earlier player. Does that make you better?
Well, I think we kind of
I
came to
think
a
in
conclusion
some
on it.
well, I think in basic to make it the basic answer for me. I think in some ways, being an earlier player, I'm gonna bring it over to Hearthstone. You know, people like me who were in the first wave of the beta, like we know what we're doing. We've had that time to noob it up,
Yeah.
but I still get my butt whooped.
Definitely.
You know, so it's all a matter of, I think, your understanding of the game.
Definitely, and honestly, from a different perspective, once the game's been out a while, there's a lot more in-game mentoring going on than when the game first comes out. Nobody knows what's up. You're asking the people to your left. They don't know. The people to your right, they're lying to you. You know, like you can't tell what's right from wrong. So you just got to go through kind of blindfolded. And once that has been established, then you relationships with people that you can trust, and that definitely makes it easier to become a better player. So I don't know. Yeah. In my opinion, I think better players come when they're mentored in.
Right. Yeah. When you have, when there's other players willing to. Oh my God. I just read that in Skype. Sorry.
That's why I didn't look. Now I'm not going to.
Yeah, it's kind of, it feels like 6 of one, half a dozen of another.
In terms of the players, I feel like a lot of it is just like some players are just like better at naturally picking up like a game than others, like at a faster rate. So you gotta like ease in some of the slower people. Like me, like it takes me forever to freaking pick up these games. I still don't know half of what I'm doing in Final Fantasy 14.
Oh
So.
yeah, me too. I'm constantly going to the internet. But get me on some Super Mario? Oh, forget about it. I'm mushroom housing all day. I'm a Mario elitist. And
Yeah, that's how I feel about Zelda. At least, I don't know, I try pretty hard.
Gambit, you don't have audio, but we see you talking, buddy, and we love you, and we can't wait till you come
Oh,
back.
whoops. I forgot to unmute. I was replying to something. Well, that's actually interesting. The internet. The internet, like we have the entirety of human knowledge on everything, especially and all these game sites. We have Ask Mr. Robot.
Yeah.
We have Noxic. They're back in my day. We have Thoughtbot. There's WoW Insider. There's
Wowhead.
Wowhead. There's all these different things, and
Blizz Planet.
seriously, like I could
and
list
on.
them off. We
Yeah.
don't have enough time for that.
Yeah. we could go on and
There's-
on and on.
Now, does going to it can make you a better player, I guess, at least education wise, going to these sites and doing your research. Obviously, if you're going to go into a raid, you're going to go to YouTube.
Definitely.
Or you're going to go to Noxic, or you're going to go to Elitist Jerks, or whatever, and watch the instance. The same thing with raids in Final Fantasy. You're going to go and you're going to see, what the heck do I need to do? What is happening? What is going to
That's
happen?
very interesting because I didn't do that for Final Fantasy. I kind of went in blind, leaving myself open to the possibility of what could happen. And am I ready? Am I even a good player or not? You know, I'm a WoW player, and I think I'm pretty good at WoW, honestly, and I played it for several years. But going into Final Fantasy, I'm like, okay, I'm going to just totally flip it on its head. I'm not going to go read guides and take notes, and I'm just going to go in and do a dungeon. I'd go in and do a
That's
WoW dungeon.
pretty much what I did.
Yeah, and it was successful, and nobody yelled at me. Honestly, I had these little Pikachu three-tailed things that were pulling a lot of aggro, and I can't remember what they're called, but
Little
they were
Pikachu things.
they were you know what I'm talking
Oh,
about?
Carbuncle?
The Carbuncle.
Carbuncle.
Carbuncle, yes, Carbuncle. Carbuncles were taking the whole thing anyway, so I'm like, man, whatever. The group was happy. I didn't mind. I couldn't pull thread
So
off that.
you started the same way I
button.
did, too. You started with Arcanist?
I started with Warrior.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, because the Arcanists control those Carbuncles.
Oh yeah. No, see, I was
And
the
that's
I was
how
the
I started.
tank. I was the worthless tank, letting the Carbuncle do the work. I couldn't get threat off of him. I was like, dude, shield slam, swipe, heal. Nothing. I could not.
So
pull
you
him
were
off
a
of those
warlock.
things. Kind of.
Sorry, Amy Jade, if you're listening.
Is that what it is? It's a warlock spec?
Kind
Or is
of.
it more of a mage?
I would think warlock, because you can send your Voidwalker in.
Ah, yeah. But these are cute. They're cute little buggers. They're like bunnies mixed with Pikachus. And they hop on over with their squirrely three tails, and they beat that boss right up. Go, go, go!
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, I think the only thing I looked at before jumping into Final Fantasy was, like, what class I wanted to be in the end. So, like, I looked at, like, Summoner and Dragon. So I just looked up how to get those, and that was it. Other than that, I just asked questions in the Facebook group from my free company. And that's about it.
Yeah, are you in the Horde House Free Company?
Yeah, end of line.
Yeah, end of line. Folks, if you are playing on Final Fantasy XIV, end of line on Midgarsimer.
Midgarsimer?
That's where I was as well when I was still playing.
I don't
my
even
name on
know
there
where
is,
I am.
It's a whole bunch of great people. You know, our
Fun
friends,
group.
our friends from Horde House
I should go over there.
have they created that.
It's on the Midgarsimer server.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that server. At one point, I remember they were saying free server transfers, maybe soon, or no.
Oh, really?
I remember
Sure.
seeing that at some point when we were getting heavy in, because we talked a lot about Final Fantasy and its post beta. Once it was around release, we talked about it weekly, and I thought I read that. I could be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure I'm not.
Huh.
So, I don't know. It'd be worth looking into because I'd like to change servers. My servers just boo. But it was the only one I
yeah,
could make
join
anything
us.
on. It was when we were coming out. You couldn't make characters everywhere. They were all full.
I remember I couldn't even get onto the realm you were on,
Yeah.
Uno, because it was full.
It was so full.
I got put in a queue about 93 times.
Yeah.
And I finally made a character there. Don't you dare move it off in case I ever play again.
I want to bringing it back to this topic that God we have ran really long with this one.
Gosh.
I want to bring it to
One topic.
Nans in the chat room here. She says, "I'd personally say you were better if you've been there longer, but mostly because of all the nerfs that have been added to the game. Like WoW, and it's just too easy to get into the game right now. So much stuff has been made simple." Which, yes, there are. WoW. Let's bring it over to WoW here. There has been, it does seem a little easier. Like they redid the
Definitely.
1 to 60.
Yeah. And all the
I
classes have been
wish-
homogenized.
To God, they would redo Outlands. Because going into Hellfire Peninsula again.
Peninsula?
It's just kind of like, I don't want to do it. I would rather shove burning pokers in my eyes.
That's me getting into Lich King content, so.
Yeah, you do have... Well, she goes on to say, you have more knowledge of all this stuff earlier than you've been there for. Which, yes, you do have knowledge,
Yes.
but...
Then they change it.
But I have to say, I started back in Burning Crusade with World of Warcraft. And I didn't know what the heck I was doing until it got up to about late Lich King expansion. Even still, I mean, without Ask Mr. Robot, I wouldn't know what the heck I was doing. I know my rotation. I don't know, the stat priorities. Obviously, hunters, I know that. But like I said on another show, the secondary stat things, it's a lot. There's a lot of knowledge you need in order to know what the heck you're doing.
Well, it's such an in-depth game that the learning curve is a lot wider than some. Like, for instance, I was in the Hearthstone beta. I'm a horrible Hearthstone player.
Yeah, me too.
I'm
We
terrible.
were just talking about that in the chat room. Like I started Hearthstone on wave 1 of the beta invites.
Yeah, I started in wave 2. So
and I got my butt handed to me.
Yeah, and I
last night.
and still do. Like, yeah. So
I still need to try that game. I haven't gotten into it yet. All my roommates play it too.
It's a good game.
Yeah.
It is a good game. But Diablo's better.
Oh man. Well, Hearthstone is free.
Yeah.
So
the free is appealing.
It's
Yes, exactly.
It can be, and it's what I was talking to somebody about this the other day. It's very quick. It's something that I got 5 minutes to kill before I got to go to work. Hey, I can get a match in about 5-10 minutes, no problem. And there's no long goodbyes. There's no let me check my mail. There's no let me put this there and there. And no queue, the queue is pretty instant still at this point, so I can't see it getting, I don't think there's going to be anything like WoW queues, and there's 1 versus 1v1, so come on, But it's a good game, and I really suck at it, but I really like it. So that says a lot.
It is. Okay, so since we are mainly a WoW focused podcast, I'm sure Auspher, I'm sure you've heard the news. You're up to the know in the gaming world. These level 90s that you can buy now in World of Warcraft.
Ew.
Yeah, what do we all think about that? A lot, and I have heard a lot of people say that it's ruining endgame.
Oh, I can tell you without a doubt in my mind that my Death Knight is ruining Alliance PvP right now. Because she has no gear.
Seems legit.
I think we talked about this a little bit last week.
I did manage to 1v1 a rogue today, you guys. It's okay.
All right, good. The world
Golf
can
clap.
spin another day.
But actually,
Okay,
in all
won the
honesty,
rogue.
gearing her up, I've been going into the big battlegrounds like Alterac Valley and Isle of Conquest just
Yeah.
because I can hide behind 40 other people.
Yeah.
I can hide behind 40 other boosted 90s.
Oh gosh.
There are so many boosteds in those ones that it doesn't even matter. I would say probably not to go into any of the other ones because you will die.
Yeah.
I would never buy a character like that. Maybe that's just me, but like I feel like in a close attachment to the character that I'm raising, at least in Final Fantasy, because like it's all about the journey to get to that level 50 or level 90 in this case.
Definitely.
Like-
Yeah, exactly. It's
Like you're just cheating yourself out of that otherwise.
even the early levels like 30, 40, they're milestones, and it's something, it's a bond that you create. And so it's so funny that you related it to like straight up buying a character, because that's exactly what it is. It's like,
Yeah.
especially if it's
it's
something you've never
it's
played.
exactly what I know. I'm going to boost a character, probably a rogue. I mean, I have a rogue that I played a little bit I think I'm at like I'm close to level 50, but I still don't know what the heck I'm doing.
I still don't know what I'm doing. I want a monk, but I feel like I owe it to the community to do a paladin since I won't, I'm probably a horrible monk.
Well,
But I want a
in
monk.
the community's defense, you are a paladin.
I am a paladin, and I love it.
It's Uno the Pally.
I love it. It's fantastic. Best class.
Paleo.
Best class out. I'm a paladin in Final Fantasy as well. So, love it.
So yeah,
Oh, man,
I'm whatever the
Magic Thighs
hunter
is
is
making
in
me blush.
Final Fantasy.
You're probably an archer. Then.
Yeah, that's what
Archer.
I am. Yeah, I'm an archer. I see. It's been that long.
I thought you resubbed. Like I thought I heard somewhere that you resubbed the Final Fantasy.
I
like a
resubbed
month.
briefly,
Yeah.
and then I got the Diablotus,
Oh,
and I started playing Diablo more and more and more and more. Just because Diablo is fantastic.
yeah. My roommates are into that too. The Reaper of Souls.
It's so great.
Oh, it's
Such a
all the
great
rage right
game.
now, too.
Again, I cannot say it enough. Bravo, Blizzard. Bravo.
Well done, sir.
I did watch like the opening cutscene for it, and it just looks beautiful.
It
The game
does.
itself.
It is amazing. It is absolutely amazing, and I'm actually kind of starting to shake because I want to go back and play it some more.
I know. I was
I'm going
bummed.
through withdrawal.
I was bummed that Blizzard didn't give it to me free. I was like, I'll sign another annual pass. Come on, give it to me.
Right? Well, it's worth it.
Come
It is absolutely worth it. Absolutely worth it.
Yeah, you know I'm gonna break down and get it.
Oh yeah,
It's a matter of
I will
time.
break you down.
It's just a matter of time.
I will break you down
continue
too,
to
Uno.
text you. Come on, Uno. Come on, hey, Diablo. Actually, I think I'm going to text you right now as we're live on the show.
Oh, I mean, I have to go for my phone. My phone's on silent, so I'm not taking any texts right now. So
I still have your number. I will text you too.
Can't see. There we
Prove
go.
it.
And we can give
She got
Don't
your
just
number.
don't respond because it'll cost you money.
we can give Auspher your number as well. There we
why don't
go.
we just put it in the chat room and everyone can text me? Would you like that chat room?
I'm
sure- what you wish for.
I'm sure the chat room would.
No.
All right, but back to I think this is gonna surprisingly, I think this is gonna be our last one for the night because we are running really long. So Auspher, you said you wouldn't buy a character, and I absolutely agree with you on that. The leveling process, I feel like I bond with my character.
Most definitely.
And if you're just going, hey, boom, here I am, level 90. What's up, y'all? What up, Azeroth? Like, it's kind of... I can't really put it into real-world words, but to me it feels like you're adopting a teenager.
Yeah, well, I feel like you're just not even playing as. It's not even you playing the game at that point. Like, I feel like the point of an MMO is you make your own character to play with your friends and explore that world and the journey to get through it and beat these bosses together. And that's just, I don't know, I feel like that's just bypassing the whole experience of the game.
A big part of it, at least.
Yeah, in World of Warcraft especially, it's a huge part of the game. Start from level 1. I'm about to, embark on that tomorrow with a brand new character. And
Oh.
like
I'm
Oh,
just
on the
thinking.
European server?
yeah, on the European servers.
So
and
are you gonna go? Are you gonna get you're gonna buy the battle chest and then upgrade to Panda and then upgrade to WAD?
that's a good question. Nans, what are we doing? I'm totally letting Nans, who again is in our chat room. I'm totally letting her decide because she's doing this
She's that
for
epic.
me.
She is that epic.
She's doing this. So I'm not sure what we're doing. All I know is I will be starting out at level 1.
Well, this is going to be fun because you guys are going to have weekly updates and we're going to have stuff to chat and giggle about every week about WoW. So, bringing the WoW back to Let's WoW.
If I
Yeah,
did play WoW, I definitely would play a panda because I freaking love how those pandas look.
Aren't they good? The
They're
best
adorable.
is the red-headed female melee panda. Amazing.
Yeah, that's my panda warriors, redheaded melee
I don't know.
panda.
Foxtails.
I'm all about the big manly pandas, the mandas.
the Manda. Amanda. Hug and kiss.
Oh, their dance is just, I love it.
It's so
I love the
jet-black.
male pandas.
Yeah.
That's what I'm actually leveling with Dorka. We haven't touched it this week, but I have a panda that I'm leveling with Dorka. And it's a male panda priest. Shadow priest.
That is so awkward. I'm sorry, but I find panda priests awkward.
It is kind of awkward. It is kind of weird. It is.
You guys
it
know I
is.
made a priest. One's a night elf, one's a blood elf. I did not boost either of them, so don't give me that.
Booster.
Prove it.
I boosted a druid. Can I just defend my choice of boosting my alliance druid?
Wait, what?
You have 15 seconds. Go.
Ah, okay. So I had a night elf druid. She was a night elf druid for years. I PvP'd with her. That's all I did. I was into endgame content, arenas, rated battlegrounds, blah 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 blah.
4,
Shut up.
3, 2.
The
And
end of
we're
this
moving along.
expansion, zip it. The end of this expansion, I had to move her to Horde so I could do endgame content. My friends have since come back. I did not have an alliance druid. I was not moving her again, so I boosted a druid to 90. Suck it.
Jeez.
Okay, that was about
Butts.
30 seconds. You're fired. Oh,
was
so far
awesome.
Day has only been fired once this show. I think that's a record.
But like, what if you boost a character that you already have, that you've already bonded with, and you've done it 17 times already because you have all the 90s?
And you're just making a
I
copy?
I actually am thinking seriously of boosting one of my other hunters. Because I have like 97 of them.
Yeah.
I'm honestly really thinking of boosting one of my hunters just because they're profession mules, and gatherers and whatnot, and I'm really thinking about it. I don't know. I'm actually torn. This is why I have not pre-ordered the expansion yet, because I want to get this decision. But
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean, in the end, you gotta do what you gotta do. Day has 2 boosted 90s and she went both ways.
Okay,
She has one
in
that
all
she's had
fairness-
before and one that she hasn't really had before.
In all fairness, I have done my research when it comes to Death Knight. I did not blindly go in. I went and researched gems, enchants, stat priority, rotation. I watched videos. I read guides. I did not just go into a battleground and play her.
Well, to be fair, though, you've been getting raffle stomped by Death Knights for years, so I would say that you had a little knowledge of
It's
them.
vengeance. Oh, I have knowledge of them. I am the stun master. If there's one thing I can do in a battleground, it is stun the healers to oblivion.
Stun, stun, stun!
That's how it goes.
All right. So basically, Jay, what you're saying is that we need to get Auspher into World of Warcraft, right?
And he should play a Death Knight.
DK.
And he should play it. This is the one and only time you listeners will hear me say this. Auspher should play an Orc Death Knight. There we
Oh
go.
my gosh,
I've
do
said
it.
it. I said it, and I will. I
Blasphemy!
I couldn't do it.
I can already feel the hate and love coming to me from Twitter.
It's okay because it's been Orc warriors that have been beating me up lately.
It would have to be a panda, or like if not a panda, maybe
You
a
could be a
warrior.
panda warrior. I'm gonna post my really okay. You have to click on the link I posted in the chat room because my Death Knight is beautiful.
Okay.
Just don't judge her gear, please. Do not judge her gear, please.
On that note, I'm going to immediately judge your gear. Oh, look at that gear. What are you wearing?
501 gear score.
That's my plate kini.
Plate
Yeah,
Kini.
Plate Kini. That's
She does look pretty cool. Not gonna lie.
She looks
Um,
amazing. I can't wait to see her as a new character model.
I just, totally. All right, I'm gonna bring it over here. I wrote up a post on my blog at gammethunts.com here about and Auspher, you can relate to this because it was actually started when I was playing Final Fantasy XIV of running into battle with dental floss and a piece of leather as gear.
Oh, you mean like Dave's transmog? Oh wait,
She's gonna
Exactly.
tank like that. She's going blood, you guys.
Exactly. All right, seriously,
gosh.
what is with the gear? What is with the gear?
it's not practical.
It's a
It's not at all.
role-playing game. You think, hey, I'm gonna go tank. Hold on, let me put on this string bikini and a
Let me
piece of
put on
leather.
this plate bikini.
I am a ranged Death Knight. I just
Did you say
asphyxiate
ranged?
people and howling blast. Win.
Okay.
Seriously, what up with that? What up with that? Like, especially in Final Fantasy XIV, I have an elf, and he's very attractive for a bunch of pixels. Not gonna lie, but seriously, what am I gonna do if I'm running into battle in a pair of short shorts and
No.
basically a belly shirt?
Listen, this was my thought process. Because she does PvP, so she gets other players. They're going to be too busy ogling her to fight back. I don't have to worry about getting stabbed in the midriff.
All right, well, there's some RP stuff for you, but I don't understand this. I don't
Boy.
understand the gear.
I love
There was
it.
something I saw it the other day of what if male superheroes posed like female superheroes, and it was
gosh.
hysterical. It was
Oh my gosh.
yeah, exactly. You know. Anyway, that's a whole other conversation for another podcast that I know of. Oh God, we are running super crazy long tonight
And loving it.
and loving it, but I seriously, if you're gonna run into battle, wear more than a strip of leather and some dental floss. That's
Oh no, my Death Knight will be up with the show notes. Don't worry, everyone.
Oh my gosh, I would play Amanda and run into battle with just wearing a strip of leather. That's it.
Oh, Auspher. Yes. Well, there's reasons behind that, I know, but
Did Magic post that? Oh no.
Dad
Oh
axe.
my gosh.
oh,
I guess the other thing that's like holding me back, if WoW got like a major graphical update to where it didn't look like N64 anymore, I'd probably play it.
it's coming. It's coming.
Yeah, that's the major feature of the next
It is
expansion.
coming.
I'll have to see it in action. I have a roommate that plays it, so I'll watch him play it for a bit.
You should. I could refer a friend you, and I could get yet another mount that I already have.
Wait, can I refer a friend? I don't have the Obsidian Nightwing.
Oh gosh, it's gonna be a fight now.
Yeah, you can. All right.
you can
I'll
pick
let
now.
you. I'll let you have Auspher. Oh, you can pick.
You
get
can.
this, bro?
Yes, you can. You can
All right.
get
Sorry,
anything.
Dave. Love you, mean, but you're fired.
You can get all of the RAF mounts, the RAF mounts, any one of them. You can choose. It's awesome.
I have the rocket and the Nightwing. But anyway, all right, we are running super crazy long tonight. So Uno, how about you take us out of here?
I can do that. I'd like to add a little note that I got all the mounts from referring myself. But hey, you can also listen live. Just point your browser to letswowpodcast.com and come hang out with us every Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can also find all of our show archives here as well. We have lots planned for the listeners on the download, but you never know what fun is going to happen in our live chat room, which is where we want you to be. So come on out. Check us out.
Fact.
Yes.
Definite fact.
And when you're done listening to our show, why not go check out some of the other great shows in the Dawnforge network? Shows like All Things Azeroth, Group Quest, Halfway Around the World, More Than Megapixels, The Obscure Cast, Steamforged, Shattered Soulstone, and All Things Edible. You can find these great shows and more at thedawnforge.com.
You missed
Damn
something.
it, I hate you. Nope, pretty sure I read that perfectly.
No, you missed something there. Why don't you read that last little bit?
Just a word.
Gemmit, you suck.
Oh,
Nope, that's not what it is.
that's a
Dang.
mispronunciation.
Fired. And I love how words are hard for Day. She more than what?
More than mega.
Seriously, guys, check out the other shows in the Dawnforge Network. They are awesome.
They are. They truly are.
And if you love accents, go check out the Obscure Cast. because our buddy Syl is on there. We love Syl.
We do.
Syl's always judging you.
Syl is always judging you. Did you
Still
see
is
that
judging
meme?
you right now.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I'm gonna post that again to Facebook tonight, just cause.
She looks like one of the Doctor's companions. Like she reminds me of.
She
Marcy
should
Jones.
be. She should be. All right, we'll talk later, Auspher, and we'll make a petition to the BBC to have Syl become the next companion.
Oh, nice.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, awesome. That's definitely a thing that should happen. All right. Well, everybody, if you can hear our voices, remember we want you. That's right, you. You listening, wherever you are.
Over there.
Wherever you are, in your car,
There
at
you
the
are.
gym, on the
I want
bus, on the
you.
train, wherever you are listening to us, we want you to come and join us as a guest, like Auspher did tonight. So please send us an email to guests@letswowpodcast.com, or you can, if you want to do it in under 140 characters, send us a tweet on the tweeter @letswowpodcast, and we will get you scheduled in to join. And once again, also be sure to check out our website at letswowpodcast.com. You can check out all of our show archives, and you can even listen in right from your phone, right from the website. Again, do it over Wi-Fi because, yeah.
Unless you have an
Data charge-
unlimited data plan.
Yeah, unless you have an unlimited data plan.
And you don't
yeah,
have any
you can-
slowing.
Yeah, pretty much.
And if you'd like to follow us on our individual Twitter accounts, you can find myself, the lovely Day, And so-
humble.
at Creature Venus.
Sorry, I had to let out a sigh there. It's been
yeah, I know.
that long.
You can find
Creature venue.
Gem/Psy at Gemmet Hunts, and Uno at Podcrafty. You can also email us all directly using Gemmet, Day, or Uno at letswowpodcast.com.
Day. The humble every week the humble is just it's overwhelming.
Oh.
That's a nice picture.
Yeah, that's awesome. It went up on Twitter immediately and it's got likes and
Dad
retweets, all
Axe.
Excellent.
But Day needs that. We should be able to customize our titles in WoW, and she could be Delaria the Humble.
That should be a thing. Hey, Blizzard
Right?
people, I know you're listening.
The Humble.
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
She doesn't
Not
want
so
an
subtle.
in-game item. She doesn't want an NPC. She just
I want my own title,
Day the Humble.
but only I can have it.
But I want one too.
Well, yeah. I mean, we all want to be Day the Humble, don't we?
I'm actually going for the gorgeous title on her.
All right, and on that note, so Auspher, again, thank you so much for joining us tonight. It has been an absolute pleasure.
Yeah, no problem.
So, where can everybody find you out there on the interwebs? I know you
Yeesh.
deleted your Twitter. A little upset about that, honestly.
Yeah, I don't have a Twitter anymore, but they should be coming to find me in Final Fantasy 14 on Midgarsimer server in the End of Line Free Company. My name on there is Saria Knoxfall.
Write
And
that
are you-
down, Midgarsimer.
Midgarsimer, and we will
Midgarsimer.
we
I
will
would
have
plug
that.
my league, but I won't.
Again, as always, we're gonna have where to find our fantastic guest in the show notes on iTunes and Stitcher, and on the website. But really, that's where you are. That's it.
Yeah.
All right. Wow.
Basically.
Simple and easy. There we go.
I knew I liked you.
Auspher is awesome. Be sure to listen back again to Horde House. I don't know what episode it is. I will talk to Rob Roberts and find out. And I'll have a link to that again in the show notes, so you can listen to Auspher on Horde House, because we love them. They are great guys, and it's a great podcast for all things online gaming, but never too seriously.
Ever.
It's a very fun podcast. And big shout out to Rob and Extifer and Grandpa.
Yeah, biggest shout out to the Double H crew. Hey, also, Don't forget to go ahead and leave us a rating and or a review on iTunes, and give us a thumbs up on Stitcher as well, please. Please. We truly appreciate hearing your feedback. So thank you all, because we love you. We are the podcast for you and by you. So feel free to let us know what you'd like to hear. Send us an email, send us a tweet, catch us in-game or in our live chat room. I can't say that enough, you guys. We love our chat room. You're the best.
Seriously.
Just come over, wiggle your little fingers, and we'll bring up whatever you'd like to hear us discuss on our show. We'll do it. We'll do it right now. So.
I don't know. The chat room's kind of mean. They fired me before the show started, and then they taunted me with banana bread. I don't know what I'm gonna
do. Whoa! Yeah, that was crazy. But that just goes to say, the stature of your character. It was so huge. They had to leech onto it. They had to do something. They couldn't just ignore you like they usually do.
Seriously want some banana bread.
Just kidding.
Me too.
Dang it, internet.
Dang it, Tamer. Tamer Lio did it. Don't blame the whole internet.
Oh, dang it, Lio. But yes, of course, we do record live, so if you have anything you would like us to talk about, again, please hang out with us live. We do record every Sunday night.
Yeah.
At 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time.
Definitely. The chat room often directs our conversation.
The chat room influences our conversation more than a lot of people think.
Yeah, more than the show notes even.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we had a whole lot of stuff to talk about tonight, but nope. All right. Well, everybody listening to us, again, from the bottom of all of our hearts, thank you so much for listening. Everybody on the download, everybody in the live chat room, we appreciate you so much. Well, and, of course, we'll see you next week.
We will.
In the same time and the same place. Until next time, my friends, and you heroes of Azeroth, and Eorza. Eorzea?
Eorza.
How do you say it? Eorza? There we go. Till next time, everybody. And he missed his cue.
Aus, say bye.
Auspher.
Oh, he's saying me? I'll say bye.
Yes, say bye.
I'm thinking about banana bread. I'll see you guys.
Less QQ, more pew pew.
You're going to get rich or die grinding. Banana bread.
Remember to stay geeky, my friends. And embrace the noobs. Don't step on them. And then go get some banana bread.
I don't even like bananas, and I want banana bread.
I want banana bread. I really do. All right, everybody. We'll see you next week. Good night.
Good night.
Zug, zug. Job's done.